Hello everyone, it is Fast Mario here with another video, and today I'll be showcasing all of my time attack trials while giving you some tips and tricks to help you get gold medals on all of the time attack challenges. You ready to go? Alright, then let's press start. This trial is a very easy trial, and it helps players get into the time attack mode. It is very easy with an easy leveled plane, and you just gotta make sure you time your jumps and don't stub your toes on the hills.
Oh yeah, Mario time!
This time attack trial is just a replica of World 1 Level 1, but after playing it so many times for practice, I think I've pretty much got the hang of this level, and it just brings me nostalgia because while growing up with the new Super Mario Bros. Series, this one, the first levels, I always love to replay because just trying to get faster and faster each time. It's just a delight to see that they decided to put this into the time attack trials. And, it was pretty easy, but I got caught on that last part, the last stairs there. So you gotta make sure that, well, you jump really quick there, or find another way around it.
Yeah, Mario time!
For this level, because of the hills, I definitely enjoy sliding down them, because it makes you faster than just walking down, plus it kills the enemies. And this one, I would recommend trying to find higher places, and then jumping off of those places. I got really close to hitting that piranha plant there. I was just lucky. But, yeah. Pretty small, pretty easy level.
Oh yeah, Mario time!
Now this one could be tricky because of the moving stone pillar things. They can really throw you off with your jumps. And really it's just trying to run and trying to find the right area to jump on top of them. The other thing I like to do is jump off of the trees, because that helps give me some area to jump forward and get over hills that might take more effort. Now, I am hesitating a little bit for my jumps to make sure that I'm landing safely on the statues. This part is a doozy. You just want to go as quickly as you can before the statues fall and ruin your run.
Oh yeah, Mario time!
For this one, it is very short, but I honestly prefer, instead of using higher jumps, to use lower jumps, because you feel a little bit more control with your landings, and then you can jump a second time once you get to hit the floor.
Oh yeah, Mario time!
The exact same level, but what I like about this is how it has different types of controls with a higher jump. I was somehow able to twirl through that circle of boos, but yeah, it's definitely a different experience from the previous one. Now this one is a very long course. Probably, I think it's the longest course out of the bunch. But this one, to be able to get a gold medal, you gotta make sure that you're consistently running. Now I think I do hesitate a couple times in my jumps to make sure that I land on them properly. But as long as you keep running, I don't think any of the icicles have a chance to land on your head and to give you a concussion, because that would be fun. Yep, there's a hesitation. It is a very weird time trial. The moving platforms that are bouncing from left and right, they're definitely something you'll want to time correctly. And get some of these ice jumps as well. They're kind of tricky.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
This one is harsh because you have to kill all of the crabs, and if you miss one, you immediately die. Well, not immediately, but you want to just make sure that you plan ahead before you jump. Some of the jumps you don't need to jump, like when there are higher fountains, but you basically want to dodge the rock and then hit the crab, is what I found most effective. And sometimes you can use the rock to jump all the way to the crab. But, yeah, like this one here. You just walk off that one. That's something that I made, that's a mistake that I made when I was actually doing the run. But the rest is pretty easy. Some parts don't even have any crabs that you just run through. And as much as I like doing tricks, well, just running through is a little bit easier.
Mario time.
This is an interesting level, because you want to use, like, all the walls and all the enemies to your advantage, because you can't touch the floor, which is a problem. But what you want to do is you want to use different styles of jumps to help you get to the top faster. This one is very similar to the Hucket Hustle, except you don't actually have to kill enemies. Now there is a fountain right here that you want to make sure that you get above instead of going through, because that will slow down your time immensely. And then you just gotta make sure that the urchins do not pop up from under you, because that would be a big ouchie. But as long as you don't get hit by them, then you're normally fine. You have to make a couple tree jumps and block jumps to be able to get above some of them if you're doing a certain time. But just being faster than the fountains is the key of getting this level.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
This one was a doozy. This one took me a while because of the controls. I'm not used to the penguin. But here you just want to wait for that bullet to go before you go. There's a couple times there you need to do that. Like just around here, I waited a bit because one of the bullets on the bottom there will spawn a little bit later, giving me an efficient gap to use to get to the finish. Now this one is interesting. This one, I decided that using the enemies here is definitely a great solution for jumping, especially with the higher stomp you get from them, which helps you travel farther distances and get over to where you need to go. You want to make sure that you jump up there, because otherwise you're going to get caught in the bottom, and that's going to ruin your run. But the rest of the level is pretty easy. Just gotta keep forward momentum and you know, use a couple slides, and you should be good.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
This one can be difficult because of how many projectiles there are you can hit into, but using some turning methods in the air while going up definitely helps getting around some tricky spots.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
just like that other one I was talking about, this one definitely you want to use your enemies to your advantage, while seeming as you're going high and low in the level, you're going to be doing a lot of things. I was kind of being stylish here, but it does help get across a lot of the obstacles that are in this level. Here, I did a slide here, you want to duck there. Depending on your timing, if you're faster, you might want to duck. When you're not, you should be able to just walk through. And at the end here, there's a flipperist trying to stop you from getting to the finish. So I just recommend that you just don't jump, because he's going to catch you in midair and then ruin your run. Like they always want you to do.
Mario time.
This level can be pretty tricky because of all the rotating and moving platforms you're going to be facing in this time trial. But I found a couple ways to get past those. First though, you want to make sure that you duck under this Goomba. He's going to try and catch you, and double jump or triple jump in between those two piranha plants. Most of this level is just trying to make sure that you jump precisely and where you need to be. But here, I mostly just did triple jumps. Same with here, you want to make sure that's a triple jump and get it to the edge as close as possible. And don't forget to twirl in midair so you get further distance.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
This was a challenge that I was not expecting in the time trials. Collecting no coins. Something that Mario really likes to do, and now you cannot. So I mostly just try and avoid hitting your head on any of the blocks. Make your jump short when they need to, make them long when they need to. Try and squeeze into some tight spaces, and try and see if you can use your enemies to get over obstacles that you didn't think you could. The rest of this is actually pretty easy. Just getting to the end in a matter of time without collecting any of the coins can be sometimes difficult.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
This course has its tricky areas, but other than that, really, it's a pretty decently easy course. I find that using triple jumps really helps with this course, especially in some areas where the cliffs are higher than where you started, like right here. Doing a triple jump there helped me get up rather than taking the tunnel down, which seems to be faster. Now here, this one part was hard. If you triple jump, you will not actually get hit by that last top platform. Just keeping forward momentum on the moving platforms, and in the last part, you just need to run to the finish as quickly as you can. Just don't stub your toes on the grass.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
Now this level can be a bit tricky with some of the narrow jumps. You just want to make sure that you're timing those triple jumps correctly there. Everything should be okay as long as you're getting the swing times correctly. But there is one area where these chains are very far apart, so I will use the platform instead of jumping from one to the other. Now this part should be, you can actually just do a triple jump or just jump there. That'll get you up quickly. And then this area here, I would recommend jumping on the high spots and then on the Goomba. And here you want to perform a triple jump, as shown, to make sure that you don't hit any of the piranha plants. And then you should be good.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
Personally, I found this challenge very challenging, especially with all of the precise techniques that you need to perform. When you're doing this, you want to see what you can use to your advantage when you're climbing the castle, and then use it to be able to go faster. So, for instance, of these wall jumps here, and just trying to make this jump into the pipe. Now we can use the pipe again to jump up here. You gotta beware of this dry bones. I don't know how I didn't die from that. You jump here, and this next part is a bit tricky, but if you can pull off a triple jump, you should have 2 less wall jumps, which should give you enough time to get to the top under 60 seconds.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
And for the last challenge, this one is definitely the hardest. You have to make sure that as soon as you get onto the nail, onto the screw, that you immediately start your shaking process. For here, you want to make sure that your jumps are going to be quick, and you gotta make sure that you're being aware of every fire thing here. So if you do a double jump up here, you should be able to make it. This is a tricky jump, just jumping right beside the sumo, and then getting up here. Now, if you use the wall jump for momentum, you can use that to get up without the screw, and just going up as quickly as you can to reach the ending in less than 65 seconds.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
And with that, that is all of the time attacks. In future episodes, we are going to have 5 parts. I will be showing you guys the rest of the challenges. So, that is all the time we have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this content and you want to see more, jump up and smash that like button. Subscribe if you are new. And always remember, be fast or be last. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next level.